Good morning and welcome to Motivational Monday. I am Erlyn Sharp and I welcome everyone on the call on this Labor Day weekend. Thank you so much for logging on. You know, just this morning I got up. I have to tell you this little story. I got up this morning and for some reason it did not feel like Monday. But I know it is Labor Day weekend, and normally I will not be in Montreal. My family and I will be in New York. We'll be at Auntie Aries' house having a wonderful time. And for the weekend, that has been weighing on me. So this morning I got up. I went around. I said, okay, you see, I'm in my exercise gear. Let me get some exercise on. Let me try to take care of me. And I'm just very going around, not doing much. And then I'm like, oh my God, it's Motivational Monday. Let's get motivated. So, ladies, I was just working out. As you can see, I'm in my workout gear because I'm trying to be good to me. Okay, what does that mean? Right now, we're going to talk about a few things. All right, and today we're going to look at a topic, and it's about giving yourself some love. But before I get into that, I want to give a shout out to the woman who signed up for the course. Oh my God. Let me give you a bit about that. Last week was our first meeting Monday. And we met, on Wednesday. And we met for an hour and 15 minutes and it was awesome. It was great. Listen, there are going to be so many businesses coming out of this program. How to build your empire from the comfort of your home. It's a course on how to start and launch your business from scratch. So it's all the things that you would need to do to start and launch your business. And guess what? It's in 30 days. So I did a lot of work on it. I gave great value. I am so happy with that. When people sign up and they show up, and although that course is valued at $199, but I decided to give it at $199, and it's a lot of work, I am telling you, but I always believe in giving back, and I am so happy with everyone who signed up for the 4 series webinar. This Wednesday is week 2, our second module, and I can't wait to meet with the ladies of this group. It's going to be awesome. So that's just my little excitement moment, okay? But what I want to talk about right now with you all, how are you doing? How was your weekend? I hope you had a wonderful weekend and things are going great for you. For me, I had a great weekend with my family. And I'm going to share a little news with you guys. We are expecting my 3rd grandchild any day now. So everyone is in expectant mode. We're going to have a little girl. And you know what? We've been fighting over the name. In this pandemic, everybody's together, right? We're not going out much. There's not much for us to do. So guess what? Yeah, we find stuff to do. We've been fighting over what we should name her. And my son, Jonathan, he's just like his dad. He took this stand of what her name is going to be. I'm not going to say it on Motivational Monday. I'm going to stay in my lane as Nana and let them take care of them. But it has been awesome. We are so looking forward to this bundle of joy. And next week, Monday, she's going to be here. And I'm going to share her with you if I'm allowed to do that. Because Nana got to ask permission, Is it okay? So what little we can share, and I'm sure her mom would be so happy to share her with you guys. It's going to be beautiful. We can't wait to have this little bambino coming in. Now, on what we're going to talk about today on Motivational Monday is loving you, giving yourself some love, taking care of you. And I started to do that this morning. You know, in life, we go through a lot of things. A lot happen to us emotionally, physically, and sometimes we tend to ignore the emotions. We tend to think that if we talk about it, we're weak. If we look for help, something is wrong with us and everything is right with everyone else because it's happening to us. I have a little secret to share with you guys. Life happens to everyone. The problem is with that, sometimes as women, we don't share it because we want to be strong. We want to hang in there. We want to tell the world that everything is going great, and it's not. So sometimes to just keep up the charade, sometimes on Facebook, everything looks so pretty, so beautiful, we're doing so great, and then we get off of social media and we're hurting. As women, we're hurting. Things are not going well. I believe that you have to start with you. When you're in that place that you really don't know what to do, you're not getting the answers. Sometimes you've done everything you know to do right. And you have to sit within it for some time and try to figure out. A lot of times when we do that, we tend to go negative. We go negative on ourselves first. We start with a lot of self-hate. You know, it's happening to me because I am this type of person, or I did this, or nobody likes me, or whatever, or God is mad with me, or this is the path that I've chosen, and we just keep going. I'm going to caution you on that tale. That's the story we tell ourselves. We have to change that narrative. As women, we have to change that narrative. The narrative that you're not good enough. The narrative that it's only happening to you. The narrative that it's always going to happen to you. That's not true. We have to start a new narrative. When it's happening to you, ask yourself why. What did I miss? What did I overlook? What choices did I make that got me here? How could I make a different choice? Where is the opportunity in all this obstruction? Where is it? Look for it. Find a way to help you. There are always answers. There are always answers if we look for them. Okay? So it doesn't matter. And I always say it doesn't matter. And I always have to say, I'm not discounting what's going on when I say it doesn't matter, because life is happening whether we like it or not. Change is happening whether we like it or not. But we as women have to make a decision. Is this where I want to be right now? If the answer is no, do something about it. Do something differently. Look at the steps or the things that you have done. If you're not clear with me, I'm very auditory. I listen very much. I'm less visual than auditory. So in that process, when I want to get things clear, I write it down. Because I can write it down and read it back to myself. Make a list of the things that you've done, okay? Or that has happened or that has occurred. You don't have to share this with anyone. And be really honest with yourself and objective. Look at what you're doing, the things that I'm currently doing, and then look at it objectively and say, maybe these are the things I need to do. So what do you need to do? Right? Sometimes you don't want to do it, but you really need to do it. What do I need to do? This is what I did here, and I got this outcome. That's not the outcome that I wanted. How am I going to take this decision that I made? How am I going to do it differently? Let's take this as an example. Right now, a lot of us are struggling with work, and we don't know if we're going to have a job, how our businesses is doing. There's a lot of uncertainty. It's across the board. Different levels of uncertainty. We're all in the same storm. We all have different boats. So there's different levels of uncertainty. So let's say you're looking for a job and you went out there and you did an interview and you think you nailed it, you killed it. I was good, but then you didn't get the call. Or it went to someone else that you thought, oh my God, maybe it's an internal position. Look at, what did I do? Okay, let me look at my CV. Let me look at my cover letter. How did I answer these questions? Let me do some research and see if there is something else they're looking for. Do I need to make a portfolio? Am I missing my portfolio? Is it error-free? Is everything really on point? So if my documents are on point, was I nervous? Did I get, or maybe you can ask for feedback. Why didn't I get that position? And then you work on the things that maybe you've missed. Sometimes you did everything right, and it was just a matter of choice. Now, if you know that, you're like, okay, I'm on the right path. Maybe this organization or that post within this organization was not for me. Let's move on. Let me have a really good attitude because I still have to work with everyone else. Let me don't show feelings. You know, as girls, we could get very emotional. Let's keep that in check because I'm still in that department. But now I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to know if I'm looking to move up the ranks. I'm going to ask questions as to what do I need to do to move forward. And then you work on those things and make sure you do them well. If it's in your personal life, maybe a personal relationship is not going well. And as women, we hold on. We hang on. Sometimes we want to get dumped. Yeah, I said it. We feel better. Let him leave. I can't do it. I don't have the strength. I'm thinking about the kids. Now, let me be clear. I'm not telling anybody to leave. I'm not saying that. I'm saying these are different scenarios. Look at your relationship. Look at the positives. Now, let me tell you a trick. As women, sometimes we are in such a bad position, in such a bad situation. But the one thing that he does, we could flip that 50 different ways, and that becomes not our world, you know, our universe. Oh my God, he's so good at this. When he does it, it melts my heart. And he does it once a year. But we don't tell anyone that. Oh, he does it all the time. It's great. I'm not bashing men. I'm not saying that. It may not be that, but sometimes as women, we gotta be honest and love ourselves first. And then there's another thing I'm gonna say. Sometimes, a lot of times, I believe this. You gotta teach people how to treat you. Teach them. Sometimes people come into our life. Remember, I think we forget this. We forget when men come into our lives, they're strangers. And you don't know them and they don't know you. But this human, Maslow's theory, you know, our basic needs are being met. And we get into the groove and we love it and we're happy and it's great. Having a wonderful relationship in the beginning is great, but not just in the beginning. You want this to be sustainable. So what are the things you're doing? What are the things your partner is doing? How could you fix that? And sometimes, as I said, you have to teach people how to treat you. If you don't like something, find your voice. If he leaves, the door or the window is good. But if you don't like something and it's hurting you and it's not serving you and you're becoming depressed, find your space, find your voice, work on your relationship, work. But if you are working on your relationship and it's not working out, then you got to make a plan for you so that you could shine, so that you could be okay. If there are habits or there are things within your relationship and you know your partner, there's these things that he or she does, and you want to, you gotta fix it. So you gotta take a stand for something. And the most important person to take a stand for is you. The most important person in your relationship is you, what you bring. You know, a lot of times people say we do 50-50. For me, that doesn't exist. You have to show up with 100, and I show up with 100. So no matter how much we contribute together, we're always 100. But if I show up 50 and you show up 50, you giving 50, we're not always going to have 100. And this is when it becomes very unstable. But when I show up with 100 and I'm giving, I'm not really all in it this week or this month or this year, so I'm like functioning at 65, and you're giving way more than that, we're doing okay. But when it's the 50-50 thing, it doesn't work. That's just my take on it. You don't have to believe me. Check it out for yourself. You got to show up at 100. Always. I'm coming in with 100. It doesn't mean I'm going to always be in the emotional space to give 100. And the same goes for your partner. But at the same token, when we combine it together, because now you know you're a team. So when you bring the team together, you have more than 100 to work with. So you're sustainable. All right? So this is what was laid on my heart to speak about this morning. Like, I look at the personal and the professional, taking care of you, taking care of your relationship, because when things are not going well with us, we don't do well. We don't do well at work. We don't do well in our business. We don't do well. And sometimes as women, we put on that smiling face and we project that we're doing so well. And when in a quiet moment, we're miserable. Okay? So start loving you. Find things that make you feel good about yourself. Now, one other little quick thing. You know, when we're getting older, I wish those that have gone before us would tell us some stuff. Because now, you know, when you start to go through perimenopause and menopause and your body started to change, like right now, I'm noticing that normally I lose weight like that on my stomach. I could just look at the food and say I'm not eating it. No, I'm cutting out all the stuff, and I lost 15 pounds and I'm stuck, not moving. So this morning I got up, I said, oh yeah, we're going to see about that. So I got up and I decided I'm going to do things differently. And yes, the one thing I haven't changed is I do have my pink drink. And look, it's matching my shirt. So this morning I got up and I was having my drink because it's working so well. It has gotten me to the point of 15 pounds, but now I want to go further. And I think I need to do something different. So this week I'm going to share with you. I'm going to start a salad diet. God help me. I don't like fruits and vegetables. I don't like vegetables. I don't. But I'm going to do it. So I'm going to go on the road this morning and I'm going to buy some stuff and I'm going to stick to it. And next week, now that I'm telling you guys, I'm going to weigh myself today. Yes, I have a plan. I'm going to weigh. All I had this morning so far is my pink drink. This is it. So we're starting there. After I'm done with this call, I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to pick up some things that I need to start just having salad and a bit of protein. And I am always good with water. And also, listen, ladies, I was going through YouTube today. Not today, on the weekend, sorry. And I was just flipping through and I'm like, I want to start a workout, but I want to do my own workout. I want to go back to my roots and I want to feel really good. And I'm going through YouTube and I got this song from Super Blue. I feel like to wine and something. And ladies, I was like, 1992, I punched that, you know, the Trini in me, right? And then I got this workout exercise and I started to go for it. I'm telling you, I felt so good. And you should see me. I'm back to 92 and I'm going. I am going at it. So I want to tell you all 2 things I'm going to do this week hard. I'm going to work out every day to my soca. I'm feeling to wine and something. And I'm going to go at it, right? Because when you're getting older, see all here? Oh my God, I love wearing cutouts. And you have to be really working it down, and I'm going to go hard. I don't know if anyone want to go hard on me. I'm not making it a challenge or anything. But I'm going hard. I'm going to report back to you guys on Monday how much, if I lost, if there was a shift in inches, I'm going to measure myself, because this is for me. I want to feel good. I want my clothes to fit me the way I want it to fit me. And I want to feel healthy and have that energy. My drink really helps me out. But now I'm noticing like I'm stuck at that number that I want to go further. All right. My goal is to be 135 pounds. That's my goal. And I have 20 pounds to go. So having said that, if I can go to 135, lose 20 by December, I'll be good. I already lost 15. Yeah, that extra 15 pounds I gained during the COVID. So now I'm trying to really work it down. So what I'm going to do, I am going to put on Super Blue 1992. Yes, I'm keeping it in the classic. And I can't sing, but girls, ladies, I am on it. You should see me. I'm feeling the one on Sunday. And I'm working it out. Woo, woo, woo. Working it out. Everything is going. So I am so excited. If you want to join me, let me know. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to give me some love. I'm going to give my body some love. Oh, and I didn't tell you guys, when I was done with it, the next morning I got up and I had trouble going down the stairs. I'm like, oh my God, it's from my workout. So I went and I did some serious stretching. I'm good now. I'm really good. I stretched it out. I'm like, you're not getting me. So just to recap, love you. Love you first. Take care of you. Whatever you're going through, it's not bigger than you. It's not better than you. It's here to shape you. It's here so you're going to look back 1 year from now and you're going to say, last year around this time, these are the things I was going through. 1 year later, this is the difference. 10 years from now, woo, if you're on it, listen, you're going to be so proud of yourself. You have to be self-aware. You have to be always checking in with you, making sure you're healthy and wise. You know, we're working everything. You're balancing and you're taking really, really, really good care of yourself. Okay? Love you first. And when you love you first, ladies, you can love anyone. And when you love you first and things aren't going well, you know what you got to do. Because you know what? When you love you first, you don't like, this doesn't feel right. Oh my God. And remember, sometimes in life, a lot of times, not sometimes, a lot of times, you have to teach people how to treat you. Don't be shy. Let them know your likes, your dislikes, your negotiables, your non-negotiables. These are the things that we could negotiate. This, that's a breaker. That's a non-negotiable. That's the straw that's going to break the camel's back. And stick to it. Don't compromise you. You know, because we are too beautiful and too strong to be compromised. All right? So on that note, thank you, ladies. I didn't see any, I see so many people on the call, but no one sent me any love. I didn't get no good morning. I didn't get no hi. I don't know if I did. Let me see. Don't say anything yet. Let me click on comments and see. I didn't see any comments coming in. So I don't know if anyone said anything, because honestly, I didn't see anything. So that's why I didn't shout anyone out. I could see the numbers on the screen and I could see people are there, but a big shout out to everyone who is on the call. This morning I started a little late because Facebook was acting up. So I don't know if we're glitchy, and that's why I'm not seeing you. But thank you all so much for joining on. I'm still clicking comments, not seeing anything. And let's see if I can see it. Let's see if I see. Not seeing anyone there. So thank you guys so much for joining on. It has been great. This is Erlyn Sharp on Labor Day Monday saying thank you for logging on. Thank you for allowing me into your hearts and your homes and having me here with you every Monday at 10 o'clock. Even if today I was just a few minutes late, but it wasn't on me. I was here. It's Facebook was acting up and we had to fix a few things. It was a little glitchy. So this is Erlyn Sharp signing off. Big shout out to everyone who's on the call. Thank you guys for being here every Monday. And I'm looking forward to you all next Monday. Have a great week. And remember, this is me all week. Okay? Let's work it out. Take care, guys.